If you click this video away, then please tell me what the reason was so that I can improve. Otherwise, hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn ornithology. Today the sparrowhawk. And after we've done that, we're going to do stretching. And if you participate in the stretching, then is that your arms. The sparrowhawk, or the Acipiter nisus. The sparrowhawk is a small, quick, agile bird hunter, adapted for pursuing its prey through forests. So the sparrowhawk is a bird which hunts and eats other birds. It is small, quite small, and quick and agile. It can good pursue other birds. It has relatively short, broad wings, so quite short but broad wings, and a long tail, giving it great maneuverability. Okay, with its long tail and its broad wings, it has a great maneuverability that makes it quick and agile to pursue its prey and fast. And it is small. It often dashes into view at a low level with a distinctive flap-flap glide action, when jinks and swerves to disappear through a tight gap. Okay, I don't know what jinks mean, but so they're doing two with wings, two flap-flap, and then they glide. So flap-flap and then glide. And then they're making a jink and they swerve, and then they are disappearing through a tight gap in the hedge. At other times it soars over the woods on fanned wings. I don't know what fanned wings are. Sweeping them back to a point in fast glide. So back, and then they're gliding down just or in a circle. The male, much smaller than the female, is blue-gray above with bright rusty orange below. Okay, from the top it is gray, and from the bottom more orange. Blue-gray above, so on the top blue-gray of the wings, and on the bottom orange, rusty orange. The female is browner above, so the top more brown the female, and whitish barred with gray below. And then white and gray on the chest, the female. So the male on the top gray, and orange is the breast and smaller, and the female brown and white gray. Brown and white gray, and the male blue gray and rusty orange. Blue gray and rusty orange. Orange bows, so that is the male, and the female fine gray bars. So the whitish gray, the fine gray bars of the female. Broad wings may be angled back to a point in fast flight. So broad wings, they can be angled back to fly fast. We had it where soaring and gliding like that. Long, thin, square tail. A long, thin and square tail. So it's like a square, we have the correct, it's like that. And that gives it the great maneuverability to fly so fast, quick and agile. Glaring yellow eyes give fierce expression. Okay, we're having yellow and then black. And that way they have a fierce expression. Short, small head. Short and small head. Is it because it's aerodynamic? More aerodynamic? Would be interesting. Orange on the face also. So that is the male. Probably. With the big one here. Barred orange below of the male. Yes, there's the male. Barred orange below. Long, thin yellow legs. Long, thin and yellow legs. Tip. Sparrowhawks frequently take their prey to regular perches. I don't know what perches are. Where they pluck and devour them. These perches are often obvious from the litter of prey remains fallen below. Okay, some places where we eat. Okay, we're taking the prey there, where we're eating it, and on the ground, and then from the tree, people can see the feathers or the wool or the other things. I don't know, maybe we get a bit more what we eat feeding here. First we have a two here. Browner above, so female, and brown bars. No, male. Browner above and brown bars. Brown bars and browner above. And in the female, a pale line at the head. Maybe a little bit the male also, but a pale white line at the head, and then the grey, blue-grey back. The blue-grey was the male. Female brown above, but dark grey above. What? Here's not written female dark grey above. And here's written the female is brown above. It's rather dark grey. Why should we be wrong with the graphic here, with the picture? Dark grey above. Okay, voice. It's repetitive k. Or more with the tongue. A thin squealing. I don't know what should be said. Pee-wee. A thin squealing, or more with a whistle. Pee-wee. But generally quiet away from nest. Okay, if they're not at the nest, they're quiet. Makes sense, people, because they're hunting. Nesting. Small, flat platform of twin twigs on flat branch close to tree trunk. Okay, we're having a small nest. A flat platform on twin twigs. So we're searching for branches where the branches are in a way. I think this is what twigs means. I saw it, we could put it in the middle between two branches. Is twig another name for branch? On flat branch close to tree trunk. Okay, and as close to the tree trunk. 4 to 5 eggs and 1 brood March to June. Feeding. Hunts small birds. Dartling along hedges. Is dartling an animal? Or do it? I don't know what dartling means. Woodland edges or into gardens to take prey by surprise. Okay, they are darting, so it is what the way we're doing it, whatever it exactly means. They are darting along hedges or along woodland edges or into gardens to take prey by surprise. Okay, they are hunting at hedges. So there's a hedge, and when they're trying to hunt there, or at the end of woodlands, of the end of a forest, or into gardens to take prey by surprise. Males take mainly. No, that is the name of a bird, or of something. They take mainly. Maybe I'm going to say it in the next part and forward about it a bit more. One thing, and then also finches. And larger females take thrushes and pigeons. Is that what they hunt? Okay, the male one, which are smaller, they take finches, they are quite small, I think, and the other one, which I'm going to pronounce in the next part, and the female, they take thrushes and pigeons. The pigeons are also a bit bigger. Okay, similar species, the kestrel and goshawk. So the sparrowhawk is one eating other birds. Thrushes and pigeons, finches and someone else. Okay, that was the ornithology part. In the next part, next time we're gonna go over all these informations again. One thing is missing. That thing here. Now, in the summer, it is living also up to Scandinavia, to Norway, Sweden, and Finland, and to Russia. And all the year is it in Central Europe to Northern Africa, to Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. And in the winter, it is also in Portugal, Turkey, northern France, Romania, Ukraine, the blue areas, and Egypt, Lebanon, and other regions. Okay, In the next part, we're going to do the sparrowhawk again, and we try to gather the information together and try to make a little presentation out of memory over the sparrowhawk. But for now, that was the ornithology part. If you were here for ornithology, you can go directly to the next part of ornithology. If you stay here and participate in the stretching that is video on this game, we are having the feet standing together and we're doing the rooting tree. One foot opens and we open. One heel and the other heel. And toes, the heel and the heel. As far as you can go. And now in again, but now stay with the head down, so go into the knees. And the last one. Up again. And the next exercise. Legs a bit apart. I think it's the nonchalant dancing elephant. So, legs a bit apart, flex the legs, press the legs together. Now straighten one leg. Straighten it. And bend it again. The whole time press together and flex the leg muscles. The other leg. Straighten it. Press together and flex. And bend it again. And up. A bit wider apart and very similar. A bit down. Press the legs, flex the leg muscles and press them together. And now straighten the leg. And bend it again. Other leg. Straighten. And bend again. And the locomotive unwilling to derail. Legs a bit apart and press the legs together. Next exercise. Have the legs touched good and stay standing. And now breathe in and lift the arms up. And breathe out and go to the side. Breathe again in. And breathe out and go to the other side. Breathe again in. And out the arms down. Breathe again in. Now one sees the acrobatic exercise. Breathe in. And out on the one hand slides down the leg and the other shoulder stays down. Breathe again in. And out and take one arm over. Breathe in and out the ribcage. And breathe again out and go back into the middle. Breathe in. And out the other hand slides down the leg, the shoulder stays down. Breathe again in. And out one arm over. Breathe in and out the ribcage. And out and back. Now, next exercise, the aeronautic aerobatic aeroplane. Have the feet staying together. Now breathe in and lift the arms up. And breathe out one arm down. Breathe in and reach. Take it out. Breathe in and reach high. Out the other arm down. Breathe in and reach. Out and above down. Legs a bit apart. And do shoulder circles back, up and front and down. One more. And now backwards and front. Up, back, down. Now breathe in and lift the shoulders up. Out and down. In and shoulders up. Out and down. Now we have back up. Breathe in, lift the arms up. And now reach always with one hand higher. Pretend to take an apple hanging higher an apple branch. Turn it a bit around and then rip it out. Two more. And legs wide apart, arms up to a T. Breathe in. And out and go out to the side. Again in. Out to the other one. In into the middle. And out, lean onto the knees. The buffalo fighting its hangover exercise. Breathe in. And out in one shoulder in front. In and back. Out the other one in front. In and back. And out and we're hanging down the Niagara Falls. Breathe again in. And out go over to one leg. Breathe again in. Out over to the other one. Again. Out into the middle and close the feet. And now we're doing the Salto Angelo, just keep hanging down. Breathe in. And out. what comes slowly the Sparrow. Up and make it a top. Make it shoulder. Next one apart. Breathing now down. Close the legs and bring the hands down. It was for stretching. I thank you very much.